Hey guys, it's me Noah here from H2 Brick, and I'm bringing you guys the second episode of building Umbara. If you guys haven't checked out the first episode, I would recommend that you do. There is a small thing there in the cards or a link in the description below. And yeah, so from where we left off from the last episode, I was just explaining what my motives are as for the Umbara series, what I'm going to be recreating, and as well as sketching out for the first part, which is the landing on Umbara. So ever since the last episode, I have done some progress. As you can see here, we've got the Clone Army Customs Captain Rex, which is a really cool minifigure. And so far on the surface that you guys saw me building on last time, which was the 48 stud by 96 stud surface. And ever since then, I have built a little bit as adding the black plates onto it, doing some smaller inclines, of course, and already starting on the middle hill, which is the main part, which you guys saw from the sketch from last time. And yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is going ahead and showing you guys the sketch one last time, because I did do some changes on that, and as well as some more time lapse of me building on this mock, adding the details and different pieces that are going to go onto it. So let's get on with the episode. Alright guys, so here we are now at the plan. You guys saw that time lapse for a moment there as I did change it up. And yeah, I'm just going to go run through what I have changed up so far for the layout of the mock. So for the left side that we are going to be working on, of course, still in this episode, I already started working on what the placement of the troops are. The small dots that you guys can see are the 501st troopers. The small squares, of course, are also the 501st ATRTs, and those are just spread out through this entire mock. These little, I guess, mound pieces are just like rock parts that are going to be sticking out. They're going to be like black rock mound pieces that are sticking out of the ground. And yeah, that basically does it for that side. And then for this side, of course, you can see some changes, of course, because there was nothing here in the last episode. I did add in the lines for where the incline is going to happen, or the major height difference, which is about 2 or 3 bricks high, and then that'll be on this side that goes along here, also connects, of course, to the other side of the mock. And then right here you guys can see the other line with the red marking that shows the second major height, which goes up another 2 or 3 bricks. And then you can also see the green little dots, which represent the Umbarans, of course, as well as these squares right here that are filled in with green. Those are the Umbaran cannons, and those will be positioned here and here. I plan on having 2 of those custom built, and then of course this red line that represents the other height, of course, which I just explained. So that basically does it for this part. I guess now we're going to continue building on this side. I know that these videos are not going to be super long, but you guys can always give me feedback on what you guys think, how the building is going basically, and yeah. So on to the mock building. So I have worked on the mock a little bit more. You guys saw in the time lapse that I did add the 1x2 plates to the mock so far, and yeah, so far I've done a lot of work on it, a lot of getting the details in. Of course, it is pretty hard to see in black, but yeah, it's pretty seeable in real life when you're like seeing it up close, at least. Of course, right here you've got the incline for the hill, like I talked about, that goes right here through the mock, and that's turning out really well. There's some smaller details over here, and then the part that I think looks the best, of course, is this side right here with all the 1x2 plates. Of course, it's also over here, but it's more seeable on this side. So yeah, I think that looks pretty well. I'm going to be working on it a little bit more, adding some more details such as the cheese slopes that give it a little bit more of a hill feel on this side right here. And yeah. So guys, I have worked on the terrain a little bit more, as you guys can see already from the back here of the shot, and I'm going to go ahead and go through this, and this will probably be the last part of the episode. So yeah, let's get on with it. As you guys can see from up here, we've got Fives and Echo that are walking through here, which are pretty cool figures from Clone Army Customs. Yeah, anyways, so as you guys can see for the terrain, I have added quite a lot of different pieces. I've added in the cheese slopes, which are really essential to make it look like the hill. Added in some jumper plates over here, and some purple studs to really give it this Umbara look, because the idea that I have is later when the vines come out from these jumper plates right here, that there's going to be some little pieces here as well. I do have some other plans for plants besides just the vines that are going to be growing, but I think so far from the overview of the mock, it looks really well done. It's really beginning to look like Umbara from afar. So that is pretty much it for that. Of course, I've got these small pockets of, you know, jumper plates and purple studs that I'm just going through the entire mock. And yeah, so that is looking pretty good. One last shot from over here. Also added in some tiles to give it this feel. There are some more that are going to need to go right here by the hill, as there are some of the red plates that are still showing. You guys can see that from there. But yeah, I think that basically does it for this episode. Like I said, guys, this is the last shot. In the next episode, we'll be working on it a little bit more, as I do need to make a bricklink order for the mock. And by the time the next bricklink order comes in, we'll be able to continue on this mock and continue the progress, of course. And I think that basically does it. I hope you guys do enjoy this building series. If you guys do, then it would be very nice if you guys give it a like and click subscribe, because the finished product will look really, really nice, and I am working on it to make it a really good mock. Of course, I think the other part that I'll be doing also in the next episode is working on the next 48x48 stud base plate section, as I do need to go get the base plates for that. And then I'll go ahead and work on that section, as it is also an important and essential piece for this mock. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, then like I said, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Building Umbara.